The Master Trials DLC for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild adds the Trial of the Sword, a new quest that tasks you with completing 45 enemy-filled levels with just the skin on your back and whatever you can find. Keep watching for strategies and tips for floors 7 through 12 of the final trials. Floor 7 has a big fire Choo, 2 Igneo and a rock Octorok. This is a fairly easy level to introduce you to the new set of floors. Make sure you equip the flame breaker boots you got from the previous floor, otherwise you'll burn up. And you can't use your wooden weapons now, they'll burn up too. Take out the big fire Choo with an arrow, then use bombs on the 2 Igneo before they can even move. See that rock Octorok at the end? Now is your chance to clean up some of your rusty weapons. As the Octorok is sucking in air, throw your rusty weapon in its direction to have it sucked up, cleaned, and spat back out. Floor 8 has 3 fire-breathing Lizalfos. Start by pulling out your bow and shooting arrows at the Lizalfos closest to you. From there, move to the next rock via the airflow. If you manage to knock Lizalfos into the lava, it won't die. Instead, you'll need to fire a few more arrows at it, or drop a metal crate on it. Your call. Bombs work too. Floor 9 has 2 fire-breathing Lizalfos, 1 black moblin, and 1 Meteor Wizrobe. Remember those Icy Arrows you got a few floors back? Now would be the time to pull them out. 1 hit to the Meteor Wizrobe and the thing is toast. Well, not toast, kind of the opposite really. But the next step is to rid the skull camp of enemies. Out in the open, some of their attacks can do some massive damage, so first start by plucking them out with arrows and then use bombs from the holes inside the skull. If the meteor rod didn't fall into the lava, please make sure to grab it before you leave, it has a lot of use in later levels. Floor 10 has a fire-breathing Lizalfos and 3 black moblins. Thankfully, you are not spotted the moment you step onto this floor. Take out the first Lizalfos on the nearby rock so you only have to worry about those in the camp. Glide on over to the camp and shoot the first moblin with an arrow to the head. If you manage to knock a moblin into the lava, it's an automatic kill, but you'll have to make the choice of potentially losing the weapon that they're holding. If you have Ice Arrows or the Great Frostblade that Stalnox dropped, now would be a great time to use it. Freeze them and let them slide into the lava. There's a chest resting in the lava that holds 3 ancient arrows. Floor 11 has an Igneo Talus. Another boss battle, this time with the lava variation of Stone Talus. Before you start the battle, take note of the 3 rock piles in different areas of the room. Without waking the giant rock, blow these piles up to reveal wind bursting from the ground. Use this during the battle to glide up into the air. Remember, using an ice arrow or an ice weapon will temporarily cool the rock monster, allowing you to climb on for a brief time. Floor 12 is another perfect rest area. First, make sure to slowly crouch over to the 2 fairies and snag them before they fly away. This serene room has 3 chests filled with an axe, a very powerful royal guard's shield, and the Hylian tunic. Nearby crates are filled with arrows and meat, trees are lined with mushrooms, a lone apple tree grows near the water, and 3 fish swim in the fishing pond. Oh, and there's a cooking pot ready for any dishes you need prepared. Rest up, then head out. But take note of the many spicy peppers in this room. Considering we were just in the lava section, it wouldn't be crazy to think an ice section was coming up next. Make sure to prepare some dishes to help with the cold. Remember that in the pinch, you can always equip a fiery weapon to keep the cold at bay. For more on The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and for tips on the other floors of the Trial of the Sword, keep it here at IGN.